Woof, woof. My next guest not only stars in a new ABC series called Good and Evil, but she also appears in a very special movie called A Stranger in the Family. That will air this Sunday night on ABC. Please welcome TERI GARR.
No, they like you. No.
Thank you.
I like these people, have been a big fan of yours for a long time, and something's going on with your cleavage. Something? you know what I mean, right? Yes? It has taken on a life of its own in the last, like, 2-3 years or something.
That's not true.
No, your cleavage goes out shopping alone now. Your cleavage is... I mean, or you're working it harder than you used to, you know?
Oh, I think I'm just fatter, but I don't have anything to say about that. I just don't.
Because you were a dancer, and you were this, you know...
I know, and now I'm just fatter altogether. But I also think that
fat.
As I get older, and by the way, I'm incredibly young, I seem to be getting bigger and fatter and
No,
things like
you are
that.
not fat, and I think you're exactly what men look for in a woman. Is this sexual harassment?
Yes.
Would this be considered sexual harassment?
They like sexual harassment. Let's talk about it, right.
Have you ever been sexually harassed in the workplace?
Gee, I don't know. I don't know. I was talking to a girlfriend of mine, and she said, you know, I've never been sexually harassed. I said, that's because every guy that ever came on to you, you know, you just laid down on the floor.
Oh, that was cold.
But, you know, of course I've been around the business for a long time, so I've been abused mentally and physically. Not physically, but mentally and emotionally by creepy people.
I mean, for example, what was the worst situation you've ever been in? Someone grabbing you, someone saying nasty things? Was it a Pepsi can for a change? You know...
This is a shocking boy. Where's your mother? You would ask these things.
She's at home watching C-SPAN, writing more material.
Well, I don't know.
What was the thing that bothered you most?
Well, you know, it was always confusing to me because I started out as a dancer, and I'm working in nightclubs, and I'm looking at these guys with cigars, looking at my butt, and I'm thinking, I don't like this. You know, that was sexual harassment, and yet I put myself in that position. Yeah. Now, what is the worst that ever happened? I don't know. I guess I was working on this movie once, and this guy turned around to me, this producer of the movie, and like shoved his tongue down my throat, and I thought, oh, what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah. Yeah, because you need the work and everything.
Oh, but then it's not nice to say I need the work, or do I need my pride? And
so what did you do for ladies who are watching? Maybe you can help somebody.
Well, I'm sure people. I just said, oh, please stop, don't do that. But then, you know, after that movie was over, I had a terrible reputation. Oh, she's a diva. Oh, she's temperamental. She's this and that, and I just didn't want to be, you know. And so it's not fair. But I think, doesn't sexual harassment take place in every form, you know, for men, too? I've talked to guys now since all this stuff has come up, saying, well, I was working in the mailroom at ICM, and this woman agent used to come in to me all the time and say, you know, I'd like to diaper you.
Oh.
This guy said, now, is that sexual harassment? I said, well, it isn't very comfortable to have someone say that to you. Yes. But, so, I mean, I guess it's just people trying to take advantage of their position. It's just not fair. But sometimes I think, nothing personal, but sometimes I think men do it to women more than women do it to men.
Well, I would, yes, even guys are clapping. I would have to agree with you, and since all this stuff is broken in the news, I think, guys, you probably will agree with this, we become more aware of our own behavior, you know?
Thank God.
Yeah, I think I have.
But you know something else? It's also the nature of life. To be attracted to people and to be, you know, have, you know, I don't want to say, well, yeah, sexual feelings. I work with attractive people, and I think, you know, this is an attractive person. I like to flirt with them. I mean, it's part of life, isn't it? Like, I saw you at the Richard Pryor thing, and I tried to get to you to say hello, but there was too many girls kissing you. There was like a line. True.
Yeah, sexual harassment.
Were they harassing you? I could have saved you.
I get harassed here. I have a wardrobe coordinator, and she carries this lint roller around all the time. You know, with the elastic, the tape and on it, and there's no lint nowhere on me. And she'd be like, you know, all the time. Where's the lint? Where's the lint? Well, we should take a commercial and come right back with more TERI GARR.
Don't look at those. Okay.
I'm not. And I was not insinuating.
I know. Stop it.
Okay.
Stop
Okay.
it now.
But
But you know, the only good thing that happened from that sexual harassment thing, and I'm sure this is the farthest thing from your mind, but 15 years ago, I don't think this woman would have even been heard. They would have said, honey, go back to your typewriter and get us some coffee. But because of the feminist movement and because of, you know, even though it's in an ebb right now, at least people listened to this woman. She got a fair shot. She got, you know, a Senate hearing, and we listened to her. And, you know, whether it was true or not, which I believe she was telling the truth, but let's ignore that. I think at least she got heard on it, and I think that's stepping forward for all of us in this society, because we all want to be treated equally, men and women and people of
it was
color.
it was an ugly. What does that mean? What kind of Lester Maddox reference comment was that? No, I agree with you, and I hope.
Don't hurt me.
Oh, hey! Oh, no! Please!
I think come on your butt.
Where did you give me this? This is, I dream about this damn thing. I wake up and say, what's wrong? The lint roller. Oh. I'm sorry, go back to sleep, baby. Let's talk about, I was just about to button what you said. I hope it will give women the courage to come out and talk about the problems that exist in the workplace. I hope now people will come forward, you know, because I got a feeling, just from friends I've talked to, that a lot of people hold things in, and something like this is just what they need to make them say, I ain't gonna take it no more, and say something, you know?
I think it's fair for everybody.
Yeah, it's very...
Yeah, you're a lot smarter than you look.
You are the meanest woman
Thank you.
I have ever met. Let's talk about, first of all, let's not talk about the show because they know about the show. It's called Good and Evil. It's on ABC.
It's on Wednesday night.
Wednesday
It's really
night.
lots of fun.
Yeah. And we should talk more about that project, also on ABC with Neil Patrick Harris. Tell them about it.
Neil, can I call you Patrick? Can I call you Patrick Neil? Well, all right. It's called Stranger in the Family, and it's about it's a true story about a boy that he was in an accident and he has brain damage, and he has amnesia. So his mother has a nervous breakdown because he won't be what she wants him to be, and she won't be what he was before. And I think it's very interesting because I think a lot of parents try to make their kids be what they want them to be, whether they have brain damage or not, and it's not fair to the kids. And it was an interesting little exercise. He was wonderful to work with, Neil Patrick. So that's on Sunday night. So you got to watch me on Wednesday night. You got to watch me on Sunday night, and of course you're watching me now.
Yes. Yes. And, I don't mean to keep dragging this. Are you wearing different type... What?
I'm wearing Fruit of the Loom underwear.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes, I am.
It's part of the deal.
Yeah, Fruit of the Loom underwear.
Okay, well, go to your local stores and get Fruit of the Loom underwear. And check out TERI and A Stranger in the Family, Sunday, October 27th on ABC. Thank you for stopping back by.